In this video, I'm going to show you the way that I hold and release up to 5 rings in one hand. So to start off, 1 ring, like this, just hold it. And then you press your pinky finger and the thumb around. So this is 2 rings in one hand. And as you can see, not 2 fingers in between, just 1. I know that quite a lot of jugglers like having 2 fingers there because it's maybe a little bit easier, but then you're going to be forced to change your grip later on when you become better. So I think it's better to just learn this from the beginning, and then it will be quite easy for you to hold more rings when you become better at it. So 3 rings like this, 4 rings like this, and then it becomes a little bit tricky. For 5 rings, you have to put it on the outside of the index finger, and you have to take your thumb around. Looks like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The way that I usually set this up is that I have 4 rings here, and then I just have 1 ring from the other hand, and I put it like this. But when I do, let's say, 10 rings, then I have 5 in each hand. So then I have to do it individually. So the way that I do it then is that I split the rings like this, so that I have 2 on the end. Then I press it against here. I split the rings with my index finger, and I grab it. Okay? So split in here, split, grab. But what about more rings? Because you can't really have more than 5 rings in one hand. So if you're going to do 11, then one typical way is to go like this, 5 in each hand and 1 in between the legs. And if we're going for 12, then it's quite usual to have holsters. So 10 in each hand and 2 in the holsters. But as you can see in this video by Nikolai Gerasimov, you can see that he actually releases 6 rings from his right hand. And I think this is the way to do it. I'm not completely sure. So he does the same as me with 4. And I believe for the last 2, he splits them like this so that he has 2 with his thumb. And then he can release it. It's really hard, so that's why I don't really practice it, and I just have it here instead. But that's a way that you actually can hold up to 6 rings in one hand.